What? Ryzen has finally broken the 6 gigahertz barrier? I thought Moore's law was at its limit and this was impossible without overclocking. However, some articles online say differently. For the upcoming Zen 6, let's get into this. Everyone's to buy Lot Tech back again for some more tech news leaks. Hopefully they're true, because if it's true, it's going to be great news for all of us consumers, especially gamers and enthusiasts. Now, word on the street is multiple article sources have been saying that the upcoming Zen 6, Zen 5 ain't even a full year old yet, and people are already looking for the Zen 6 based on the articles that's been floating around. And what these articles are saying, especially videocards.net, are saying that the new Zen 6, codenamed Medusa, is going to be pushing past the 6 gigahertz boost limit without overclocking. So if AMD have found a way, despite what they're saying that they're at the limit of the silicon, and managed to finally get a chip that boosts 6 gigahertz and beyond with regular boost stuff like PBO and whatnot, this is big news. However, the only thing that might be concerning is if it is true, yeah, it'll be great, but what will be the heat output and what will be the wattage for when the cores do boost to 6 gigahertz? Now, we already thought 5.7 gigahertz was ridiculous, especially with this, which is a 16 core variant from last gen and this gen, including the 3D SKUs. And everyone was ranting and raving and celebrating that we're getting closer and closer to the 6 gigahertz limit, just like how I believe the Intel variant, the KS version of the 4900K has gotten there as well. Now, if this is indeed true, AMD is really swinging, even punching Intel when already been down and beaten down and beaten down and beaten down, especially with not only with the Zen 5 non-SKUs, non-3D SKUs, but their 3D SKUs have been just destroying Intel for years now, since the first 3D things got launched. So now, if they found a way or some secret sauce to implement a regular boost on the cores to be 6 gigahertz and beyond, depending on the temperature and how much cooling you have, this is really crazy, because I, for one, wasn't even expecting us to get 6 gigahertz anytime this soon. But all these articles, in addition to the videocards.net, have been saying that there have been leaks saying, hey, 6 gigahertz plus on benchmarks for the upcoming Medusa. No date yet, but the Zen 6 Medusa codename is supposed to be hitting that level of performance. So I don't know what y'all think, but if this leak does turn out to be true, it's going to be really crazy in the CPU space, more crazy than it is right now. I mean, the 9800X 3D and now the 9950X 3D has been just destroying and keep it putting nails in the coffin of Intel's CPUs. I don't know what Intel's going to do at this point, but they're swimming in their own fluids at this point, because they just keep getting destroyed and destroyed and destroyed. So what do y'all think if this Medusa, codename Zen 6, is going to be actually 6 gigahertz? Do you think it's true? And if it is true, what do y'all think about it? How much do you think the price is going to be for that 6 gigahertz? It's probably going to be just a flagship one, like the usual 16, 12 core and 16 cores has the highest boost on the lineup. But we don't know any further details yet, or AMD hasn't leaked or produced any details or images or hints yet regarding like benchmark numbers or whatever. But this has just been multiple articles saying that this is what the big bad is supposed to be when Zen 6 comes out. And there's also some inklings within the rumors mixed in that they're going to potentially go beyond the 16 core on a consumer platform that isn't Threadripper. So there's a lot of things to look forward to if these leaks are true and these performance numbers are true. We all know how first-party benchmarks are, and people with their leaks and their first-party benchmarks from forums and whatnot. And 8 times out of 10, they come to be fall really short to what they're like touting when the actual product comes out. But if we can get blessed with this technology juice for them to actually create a CPU that boosts 6 gigahertz plus, and they get the pricing right, it's a wrap. Even more of a wrap than it already has been for the last couple of years when Zen 5 and Zen 4 got released, and this this starting just knocking Intel around like a rag doll. So y'all let me know in the comments below if you think this rumor is true on the articles. Do you think if it is true, do you think it's going to be overly hot and hard to cool, even with a 360mm radiator? Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on this leak. Are you excited? Let me know what your comments are below. And until then, this is your boy LockTech signing out.